What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2 and another defense spotlight. As most of us know, patch 1.1.1 has come, and it has brought together some significant changes for the Blaze Balloon. Now, the Blaze Balloon has one thing that separates it in Chaos 7, and that is it does not hit flyers. Now, you can shard it to hit flyers, but not hitting flyers is kind of a tough deal once you get to Chaos 7 and the Kobolds. However, with some other flyer defense in the mix, the Blaze Balloon is definitely a viable choice for Chaos 7 trials. Now, hopping right on into the goods here, it is absolutely amazing at how close, if you do the math with the same shards, a mark and a medallion come on the Blaze Balloons. It's just insanely close. It's almost closer than any defense I've tested so far. And I don't know if just the crits lined up, but I did several 30-second tests with each one, and it's just amazing how close it is. However, every time it seems like the medallion did just slightly edge out the mark. However, if you have a better mark than you do medallion, the mark is going to win. And if you have a better mark or a better medallion than you do a mark, then the medallion's going to win. Now, there's two shards that I consider a mandatory for this build, and that is Power Transfer and Deadly Strikes. Of course, Power Transfer drops in Chaos 4, and Deadly Strikes in Chaos 3. Now, for the third shard, you have many choices, and they are all really, really close as well. And the one that seems to win out for me every time I test it is Defense Critical Damage as the third shard. However, you can easily get rid of Defense Critical Damage and add in Vampiric Empowerment or the Blazing Phoenix for really, really similar DPS numbers. However, like I said, the Defense Critical Damage shard seems to be winning out almost every time I test it. Now, the Blazing Phoenix is the thing I said would hit flyers. Now, it got a significant buff in the patch, going up to 5,000% defense powers magical fire damage. Now, this means for me, with this medallion, I'm well over 1 million damage in that hit. Now, however, it's only going to go off one time each time the Blaze Balloon cycles. So although it does hit like an absolute truck, it is just not hitting very frequently. And that's what's making the Defense Critical Damage shard win out for me. Now, another common myth that I wanted to address real quick is people seem to think that the Blaze Balloons do not overlap and stack with each other, and they do absolutely indeed. So let's take a look at one Blaze Balloon here on the dummy. We're going to settle out just over 1 million DPS. Let's throw down another Blaze Balloon. And you see the DPS is starting to climb. Of course, these dummies here are cumulative. But say we threw a few more Blaze Balloons in the mix, and then we see the DPS number just really start to skyrocket. Now, you can see it over here on these dummies, although it's hard to read in between ticks. And they're getting into the multi-millions there. It looks like 3 million. I saw as high, it looked like in there is 7 million. But definitely putting out a nice bit of damage. Now, of course, 7 million would have been from a huge string of crits. And you see our cumulative damage is almost up to 3 million now, as the Blaze Balloons definitely do indeed stack with each other. So, pack them in close, pack them in tight. At 60 DU, I'll be honest, I still end up spreading them out just because there's not enough DU to throw down a whole lot of these guys. Let me tell you, if they were 40 DU, I would be covering the maps with them, no doubt. Now, when it comes to your Blaze Balloon Ascension, you're going to want to kind of go with the general use builder system, where you're going to start off with defense crit chance in the utility category. After that, go down to the Blaze Balloon range gambit, and then finally up into defense crit damage. In the defense category, you're going to want to start off at defense speed, then go to Blaze Balloon damage, And to be honest with you, on my Huntress, I go straight up the line before I worry about defense health on any of them. Of course, the offense category is not going to apply, as we are just building blaze balloons with this Huntress. And that is really your key to success with the blaze balloons. Now, of course, I say in Chaos 7, it's just always really helpful if a defense will hit ground and flying mobs. However, that's not necessarily necessary in all the other Chaos tiers. And although in Chaos 7, I still think you'll see more people throwing down flame auras than you will blaze balloons, even though the blaze balloon wins out in the DPS race. The blaze balloons are still a really strong candidate that can be used in almost any situation. So that will do it for now. Thank you for watching. Click that like button and please subscribe to the channel. And I will be back soon with some more Dungeon Defenders 2. We'll see ya.